Even scope?
Yes, I've sculpted. I don't do too much sculpting as of right now, but I do paint. Do a lot of painting actually. I just painted a piece yesterday and the day before that, and I'm just merging it all together. Painting, graphic design. I do a lot of airbrush or spray paint type of things, commission paintings on the side of buildings, type of things like that. Bring it back old school graffiti, but with permission from vendors.
All right. Let me ask the father a question. Since I was into the art, I know y'all probably want to taste one of his martinis too. So, all right. And the kids was into the art. Is there more to the upstage children program that y'all know of other than the singing and dancing? That they got the little hands-on going on too.
Well, they're definitely changing up different aspects to it. I think they're going to have more dancing and more singing as far as the play production goes. And hopefully they'll be doing a lot of traveling throughout the Atlanta area. But, you want to play something?
Yeah, they will be. They're doing some acting as well. My kids love to act. So they're actually doing some acting. And one thing I really like about the upstage group is they listen. We had a complaint about our kids not getting tutoring or doing their homework after school. So it was very impactful that they heard us and they offered that to actually help the kids do their homework after school. So not only are they concerned about bringing the talents and the gifts out of the kids, they're also interested in helping us educate the kids and making sure that they get their homework out, which was very important whenever they showed us that they were interested in not only the talents, but in the education of our kids. So that's very important.
I got another question. Well, I got a statement actually. You know, it's good to see that y'all came up here, and that y'all two fathers, and people sometimes always misunderstood that the man is not always around. So you know, I know y'all have like a big gripe about that sometimes. Y'all be like, I'm there, but y'all can't speak for the other fathers. So I'm like, I applaud y'all for that, and it's like seeing inspiration right there, and you probably don't understand when I say inspiration. It's like something to look up to. Like it make you more understanding that there's men out there that is standing ground. So if we could get more men like that in the community, it'd be better. Not to say y'all bad, but you know, there's other people out there that's not doing their job, and I'd like to applaud y'all. I know somebody's watching this right now. I'm like, those two men on stage are talking about their son. Is they the only two men that came with the kids? Nah, there's other men in the audience, believe me. And it's nice to see that people are actually sticking around and trying to show there's a better way other than the wrong way.
Well, I will admit, it's kind of funny because we tend to think about, oh, we need to do this and we need to do that. We want to go to the bar, we want to go to the club, but you never look at what is in the best interest of your child. You know, we continuously, with the economy, how the downfall is, it's constantly work. But if you don't take time out for your child, how is that going to affect you in a couple of years? You know, if you don't do, let's say for instance, we didn't come tonight, but that may be one thing that they miss out on. The child is getting hurt more just because you're not helping encourage them to live their dream and participate. So, you know, if you take an hour or two out of your time, it means the world to them. Because you have to think back when you was a child. With your mom and dad there and the little things that you did, look how much that encouraged you and look how you felt about it. So, you know.
I had to comment on what you said there. Since I like to, me growing up as well, my parents, so especially my mom, she was one of the main advocates of everything that I was doing. She was always like, you should do this and you should do that, and I took heed to a lot of those things, and she was always there to support me. So as well as my father and my stepfather, so in that way, it is a nice foundation to have your parents around and to actually listen to them when they're coming up and everything. And I think that's one of the things that shaped me into cultivating talent that I have today as well.
Absolutely. Very, very hot topic. I believe that it's very important that the fathers be around, and in all honesty, that's the problem with society. There's not enough fathers around. There's not enough fathers stepping up to the plate. In the very beginning, God created man, and he gave man authority, dominion over this earth. He gave man dominion and gave him, empowered him to instruct, to teach, to be over the family. We as men actually have the duty to raise our kids. A lot of people don't know that. The wife is there to nourish, but the man is there to raise. And a lot of kids are not being raised, and that's why you see the jailhouses full. Drug dealers on the corner are kids in the strip clubs. And I don't want to see that. I want to step up as a man in this society and take my role. If we all just took our roles as men and do what we're supposed to do, this world will be turned around. And that's something that needs to be instilled in us all. And also for our kids to see. It's one thing that we all have, and that's time. And that's very important. It's one thing we can never get back. And that's the most important thing we can give to our kids, is our time. And that's what they need, and that's what they're looking for. So I think it's our duty as men to step up to the plate and do what we are called to do.
All right, I like the.
All right, I want to piggyback on one more thing about that. We do definitely have to stand up for our kids, because look at it like this. We have a lot of positive role models, but nowadays kids look at all of the superstars as, oh, I want to be like this and I want to be like that. But what about, remember when we was growing up, it was always positive with the Cosby Show. Oh, Bill Cosby, him and Claire Huxtable, that was the ideal family. Exactly. Now the man role has just been reduced because, and I hate to say it, because society tries to down the man. And the women are taking a role as the head of the household, which, like you said, it shouldn't be that way. That's the way God intended us, man first, and then the woman to help lead. But we have to do better. As men, we have to take reign back over the household. And I feel like even the younger generation, to me, I call it a horse race. They have on blinders, but they don't see the big picture. They just see, oh, we live in this way, and money this and money that. Well, what if you become indolent and you can't make money? Then what? A lot of people are just, they're going all blind faith. And we as men, women, they can't raise a man. They can't tell a man what to do, how to live, and how to be a man. So we as men have to look down at the younger generation and help teach them right.
As far as that generational gap, I want to say that the 80s babies were the last ones, in my opinion, to get that handed down of tradition or of manhood. I believe my fathers and fathers were the last ones to pass those things down. Somewhere between that gap where the younger generations, like my generation, started having early kids, is where I believe some of those things got lost, as far as just regular stuff like coming in before the street light, or a lot of just simple stuff where those things have really snowballed to a point where it's like the control was lost young. So now when they're older, there's no brigade, no barricade on nothing. Anything goes, and that's the type of society we're living in right now within our community. And those things have been perpetuated by the music. I was a big advocate of, man, it's not the music. But as I sat back and acknowledged and looked at things over the last few years, it's the music. Yep. And it's sad to say that, because back in the day, music had a different had a different soul about it, had a whole different spirit. You know what I'm saying? It was more, yeah, it was uplifting. People have a good time. People have a good vibe. And the music that I was coming up on, and before that, the music that you guys raised up on, and it's just lost. And with it being lost from my generation to the next one that's right after me, that music and that entertainment factor of the world has actually raised a lot of the children that are here today. This as far as moral wise, like with this invent of all this reality TV, they seeing people at the worst instead of catching people at their best. Even if it was a sitcom, yeah, like the Cosby's or stuff like Family Matters. For that, I grew up on Family Matters. Family Matters was a positive situation that I saw. Even Full House and all that type of stuff. And everything. So that's my 2 cents on that, and we got to do better, for real.
Yeah, we have lost out on a lot due to the miss. But as I say that, losing out on the miss, well, we're going to get back to more uplifting soon. I'd like to thank the two fathers and my homeboy Kawan. It's very inspirational. Very inspirational. Very inspirational. I believe y'all. And I thank y'all for telling me that. At the end of the show, I'd like for y'all to give us a contact. No, not right now. I'm not. But towards the end, I like to. If you want to give out your church, and if you want to give out any other information, let us know. Right now, people, get ready. We're gonna come back into what was just the beginning of the show. What was the beginning of the show, and that was the Upstage Children Theater, and they're gonna come back and perform for us. I know everybody ready for that. I would also like to say, for myself, I am also a graphic designer, and I am very proud to say that I have my competition here with me, and I would like that y'all know my contact too. So I'm gonna get mine now, jb.visuals@gmail.com. And over here, excuse me, over here. All right, so we are, don't forget, I was going, when the moment pause was for something else. I was looking at somebody do something, he failed, I guess, I don't know. But anyways, I also do graphic design. Remember, it's the video, photography, and the arts. I also known as a painter. And I also do the stencils. So everybody who's looking out for me, don't forget jbvisuals@gmail.com. And soon we'll be back with Children Theater. My co-host, Carly Covington, stumbled on the sports. There was a lot of stuff going on in the background. We live. Remember, this is Premier Access Live. We supposed to have musical guests, and we glad they didn't come. They was a band. If they had to set up, they had to set up, and wanted to do broke his guitar, so couldn't do nothing with that. And as time go on, and I'm still standing here. Y'all waiting on the children, waiting on the children. Miss Stephanie told me they're gonna be ready soon. She's rolling her fingers. Okay, they're gonna be coming. Just hold on. Now, they coming in right now. And here they come. The studio is very large, so they'll be walking in soon. But as I said before,